What is up, National Western Shooters? Members of the Scott Gale, the owner chairman of the National Western Shooters, and creator of the National Western Shooters. And gotta say, today is a sad day for professional wrestling because three wrestlers have passed away. That's right, three wrestlers: Brickhouse Brown, Nick, Nikolai Volkoff, and Brian Christopher, the son of Jerry the King Lauer. Now, I didn't know that much about Nick. Now, I didn't know that much about Brickhouse Brown, but I do know that he was in 1980s. But I'm gonna read you about it. But I did. I just gotta say, my heart and condolences go to the family of Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkov, and Brian Christopher, the son of Jerry the King. Okay, it says 1980s and 1990s wrestling star Brickhouse Brown has died after a battle with stage 4 prostate cancer at the age of 57. Brown's death has been prematurely reported on July 20th. Brown was sold in various promotions that including the MWA, AWA, and USAWA. Family friend Luke Graham confirmed Brown's death. He says, "I received a call from Ms. Vicky this morning. No false finishes, no more swerves, no more kickouts. After a hard fight, he has left us. My heart is filled with sadness and joy since he is pain-free and is in the presence of God. I I will miss him. Please keep praying for his family." Uh, yeah, I didn't know really that much about him. But it's really sad that he has passed away. He had a stage 4 prostate cancer, and I like I said, I really don't know that much about him. But I just wanted, but I just want to say rest in peace to Brickhouse Brown. Even though that I didn't know that much about you, you are a great wrestler, and you're in a better place right now. Now let's talk about Nikolai Volkov. Yeah, and Nikolai Volkov, a former WWE Hall of Famer, Nikolai Volkov, who was also sadly passed away as well. Yeah, because Nikolai Volkov was a he's a former WWE Hall of Famer. Nikolai Volkov was a well-known name. It says here it is. Nikolai Volkov passes away. I usually don't talk about this in the National Wrestling Shooters, but I figured, but since they're pretty well-known names, I figured I would. It says WWE Sentinel that Joseph Nikolai uh, Nikolai Nikolai Pejovic, known to WWE fans as Nikolai Volkov, has passed away at age 70. Best known for his Destiny WWE Tag Team Championship, winning union with the Iron Sheik. Volkov's in-ring career spanned the better part of 40 years, which featured battles against the likes of Sergeant Slaughter, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno Sammartino. As one of the greatest villains sports entertainment has ever seen, Volkov's infamous rendition of the Soviet Nation anthem before his matches made him an instant icon in the eyes of the WWE Universe. As a superstar, they truly love to hate. Jim Ross inducted Nikolai Volkov in the WWE Hall of Fame as part of the class of 2005. WWE extended its condolences to Nikolai Volkov's family, friends, and fans. Really sad because he was a great wrestler. I remember him in the 1980s when I grew up watching wrestling. I remember his field of Sergeant. I remember his field with Sergeant Slaughter and Hulk Hogan. Don't really remember his field with Bruno Sammartino really much, but yeah, he definitely knew how to draw. He definitely knew how to draw heel heat, and he was a really great wrestler. He was a really great wrestler. He was a true heel. He knew what to say. He knew how to make fans hate him. He was really good at drawing heel heat, and he did everything, he could. So I just want to say, rest in peace to the family of Nikolai Volkov. My hearts and condolences go out to his family. It's a really sad day. It's a really sad day for professional wrestling. And now, another wrestler that has passed away is former WWE star Brian Christopher has passed away. He is the son of Jerry the King Lauer, and he was he was a part of Too Cool. So yeah, Brian Christopher was a well-known name. As noted earlier, Brian Christopher Lauer, the son of WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lauer, passed away after he was found hanging in his jail cell last night. The belief is that he hung himself and the situation was dire when they found him. Lau was in jail after he was arrested for earlier this month for a DUI and evading police. We heard rumors earlier this morning that he passed away, but we are not able to confirm that until now. And as also been confirmed by Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. What makes today even sadder is the news that former W Tag Team champion Nikolai Volkoff and Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkoff of age 70, Brickhouse Brown 57, have also passed away. Volkoff was recently hospitalized due to dehydration and other health issues. For more on Volkoff's passing, click here. Brown died after a long battle with prostate cancer. He was reported to have passed away. The way later was reported alive. Hours later, with some sort of miraculous recovery. His family confirmed that he passed away this morning. As noted, Lauer had dealt with substance abuse for many years and hope among his friends. When in his latest arrest is a wake-up call for him. WWE is aware that tribute should be up on their website sometime this afternoon. On behalf of everyone here at WrestleCon, we send our condolences to the families of Lauer, Brown, and Volkoff. Too Cool. Yes. Brian Christopher was a part of Too Cool. I remember watching him in the Attitude Era. I mean, he did a. I mean, Brian Christopher has done a whole lot for the WWE. Now, he had a weird relationship with his son Jerry Lauer because Jerry Lauer never really acknowledged that he was his son during the Attitude Era. I don't know why until, I mean, but it's really sad. It's really sad that he has passed away because he was a great wrestler. The son of he was known as Grandmaster Sexay. He was known as Grandmaster Sexay, being a part of Too Cool. He was a part of the United States Wrestling Association in 1988 and 1997. World Wrestling Federation. He was tag team partners with Scotty 2 Hotty and Rikishi. He has done a lot. And I think he was last seen in 2011 with Broken Angle. Lauer from the short-lived tag team with Steve Blackman. Yeah, I think the last time he was also part of Impact Wrestling when it was Total Nonstop Action from 2002 to 2004. He made his return to WWE in 2004. For 4 years, so he has done a lot. And there, like I think I do remember him. So yes, he was a part of Too Cool. Brian Christopher was a part of Too Cool. I mean, he's done a lot. I grew up watching him. Yeah. So he was a tag team with Scotty 2 Hotty and Wakishi was a part. I mean, he had matches with he had a lot of well-known matches here in the WWE. His second return to WWE was 2011 to 2014. On the March 14, 2011 episode of War, Lauer returned to WWE as a hero in the segment between Michael Cole and his father Jerry Lauer, where Brian would side with Cole, saying that he felt that Jerry never cared for him, and he was ashamed to be his son. Lauer indirectly agreed, telling Brian he was a bigger screw up than Charlie Sheen. Brian Lauer returned to WWE on January 5, 2014, appearing as old school edition of One Reunited with Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty to take on TMDB in a six-man tag match. His team was successful in winning, turning Lauer back as a face in the process. He made his appearance on the NXT Rival in February 2014 as part of Too Cool in a losing effort as a mystery opponent to the Ascension, who defended as NXT Tag Team Champions. Now, his personal life, Brian Lauer was arrested on February 2009 for disorderly conduct. On June 26, 2009, Lauer was arrested for public intoxication just before 3 a.m. According to the police, Lauer became very belligerent and once in custody and threatened the police officer who arrested him. On July 13, 2009, and Lauer was jailed for 30 days after failing to attend an inpatient treatment center as part of his plea agreement in early July 2018. Brian Christopher was again arrested for DUI evading police. Yeah, he's a one-time WWE Tag Team Champion with Scotty Hardy. So yeah, and Too Cool. I was a big fan of Too Cool. I just gotta say, rest in peace. I mean, when my heart goes out to his family, my heart goes out to Jerry the King Lawler and his family. I mean, it's a sad day. It's a sad day. It's a really sad day for professional wrestling. But yeah, because Too Cool was definitely over with the crowd. I mean, just the few days of the Hardy Boys and stuff, the TLC matches they had. I mean, they were popular. They were really popular in the Attitude Era. I mean, when they became Too Cool, that's when they really got noticed in the WWE. And even though they were one-time tag team champions, they were definitely over with the crowd. I mean, they used to dance. I mean, Too Cool used to dance to the crowd. There's a lot of remembrance. So yeah, it's really sad that three wrestlers have died today. But I just gotta say once again, rest in peace to Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkoff, and Brian Christopher. So apparently, Brian Christopher, I believe was I mean, I don't know what caused Brian Christopher to commit suicide like that. I don't know what would cause him to hang himself. It could be due to depression. I'm assuming he had depression and he was because he's had a lot of he's had a couple bad history, a lot of DUIs. So I think I think being in jail really affected him, and I don't know what would I just don't know what would cause Brian Christopher to hang himself. So, but yeah, but really sad. And my heart and condolences go to the family of Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkov, and Brian Christopher. And my heart goes out to Jerry the King Lawler as well. I'm gonna check in the comment section to see if there's any comments. Anyway, I figured I'd talk about it. Like I said, I didn't really follow I didn't follow Brickhouse Brown, so I don't really know that much about him. But I just figured I'd talk about it. What he said, and Nikolai Volkov, I remember him in the 1980s. 80s. I remember, like I said, I was like when I was talking about him earlier. I remember the I remember his feud of Hulk Hogan against Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, like I said, Hall of Famer Nikolai Volkov was one hell of a true heel, and I definitely remember Brian Christopher when he was part of Too Cool, Scotty Too Hardy and Rikishi. I mean, just the stuff they did as tag team. The Too Cool was definitely over with the crowd, and yeah, like in the 80s, like and especially like I watched some of the Attitude Era, and whenever they came out, they would dance and dance to the females, the crowd would dance along with them. So yeah, they were definitely over with the crowd. But here only I believe that Brian Christopher had depression and I think he just in my opinion he shouldn't have hung himself like that because it's really sad that a person would want to take their own life like that. I mean, but like I said, I think he was suffering from depression and maybe regret. I don't know, but anyway, that's all I gotta say. I just figured I'd cover this topic. And once again, rest in peace to Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkov, and Brian Christopher. And my hearts and condolences go out to the family and friends of Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkov, and Brian Christopher. And I really feel bad for Jerry the King Lawler because that was his son. Even though that they had a even though that they had a didn't have a, even though that they had a weird not a not so friendly relationship, my heart goes out to Jerry the King Lawler. I can't imagine what Jerry the King Lawler is going through right now. No, I mean because losing your son when losing your son or a daughter is the worst thing that could ever happen to a parent. It really it really is sad that Brian Christopher had to take this way out. Um, and it's really sad because nobody deserves this. I mean, yeah, man. Like I said, I really feel bad for Jerry the King Lauer. I mean, I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine what he's going through right now. It's a really sad turn of events. So my heart goes out to Jerry the King Lawler as well. Anyway, I figured I'd talk about it. I figured I'd cover this topic. Comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this. What do you think about this? And tell me what you remember about Brickhouse. Yeah, and comment in the comment section. Tell me if you have any memories of Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkoff, and Brian Christopher. Like I said, I do. Like I said, I don't know very much about Brickhouse Brown, but I do know not about Nikolai. But I do know much about Nikolai Volkoff and Brian Christopher. Yeah, really sad turn of events. I mean, three wrestlers dying today. It's a really sad day for WWE and professional wrestling itself. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, and I'll possibly be back on here later for another topic. Anyway, you all stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.